Hey guys, what's up? Zombie here. Welcome back to Evilzombies Lair. Today we are on episode 31, and we're going to go over several things today. So, starting off, we're going to go over some personal updates, then we're going to talk about some multimedia TV news, Then we're going to go over the anime recommendation of the week, some tech news, and then finally going on to the main topic, which today is about consoles versus PCs in gaming. So, let's jump into it. Okay, so guys, starting off with personal updates. What have I been up to recently? Just been dropping weight, dieting, going to the gym. I've been trying to focus a lot on that recently, because I'm really close to my goal. My goal weight is only about 13 pounds away, because I'm about 203 right now. So I was thinking next week I'm gonna go back onto that 7-day protein shake only diet where I'm not going to eat any food. I'm only going to have protein shakes 3 times a day. And I'm only going to do that for 7 days, and that's it. My body can't handle it for much more than that. Might only make 5 days, but I'm really going to do my best. Because recently I have been getting dizzy and stuff like that. It could be nutrition, it could be something else. I haven't been to the doctor yet. I'm going through some steps of my insurance first. Getting switched over to something else. But I'll figure that out later. Meantime, I'm really close to my goal, so I'm just going to go for it, gun it, and try and pound through the diet to get to the goal. And then I'm going to focus on toning up, building muscle. So I'm going to do a bulk cut kind of thing. And that's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I'm in the process of. And yeah, I'm loving it. I'm really liking working out and being in shape. It's a lot of fun. I mean, I used to be really out of shape. Like, if you go back and watch the videos I did on, like, Araya, I went back and looked at, like, the first episode, and I was like, wow, I look different. It's like, all of a sudden, my neck was gone in it. I was just like, wow, I got really big when I did. But, besides that, that was just me going down reminiscing on progress. Anyways, guys, if you want to check out the podcast, all the episodes are on the YouTube. If you want to check out some of the older audio episodes, go check them out at the Google Drive link in the description below. I would pay for one of the podcast services to have all the episodes up, but recently I've been paying for stuff like VPN, antivirus, just trying to have all the necessities mostly. Okay, guys, moving on to the subtopics. We're going to go over some multimedia news. So, something cool that's happening is the Deadpool 2 tickets. They're finally for sale. You can buy Deadpool 2 tickets. They're finally out. I mean, we saw Avengers. I'm not going to give away any spoilers. I'm not going to talk about it. I was going to say, I enjoyed it. It was good. That's all I'm going to tell you. So, I can't tell you anything else because it's spoilers. Don't look at the internet if you haven't seen it yet. Go see the movie right now. But still, Deadpool 2 tickets, those are finally for sale. And I'm so excited. I mean, I'm just ecstatic about that. I've been waiting for the Deadpool 2 to come out since basically Deadpool 1 came out. Since that teaser trailer in the end, I was like, Cable! So now we're going to go see that. If I can, I'll even wear a costume in there if I get in shape for it. If I lose enough weight to look trim, I will wear a Deadpool costume to that movie. I don't care. I used to cosplay all the time. I have a giant Domo costume. Remember? If you're watching on the video, you can see a giant Domo-kun, a pillow right behind me on the couch over there. If you're listening to the audio, I'm sorry. But I have a 7-foot-tall Domo costume in my attic because I used to dress as that at anime conventions. The first video on my channel, the very oldest video on my channel, that's me in the costume. Or was it in the second video? One of those. But yeah, me in the costume, the Domo costume. If you're curious about seeing it... It's a 6-foot tall Domo costume. I'm 5'9", costumes like that tall, whatever. So yeah, it adds a couple inches. The costumes in my attic. I don't care if I go see a movie in a costume. I love it. Okay, guys, moving on. Speaking of Deadpool 2, they're also doing a cancer support kind of thing, fundraiser using the Deadpool name. So go check out the links I put in the description below to go support the charity called LetsFCancer. which is absolutely wonderful. If you want, there's also a YouTube video on it. Just type in LetsFCancer, and it's done by, well, Deadpool. I think you'll enjoy it. It's for a good cause. Go check that out. Because we all hate cancer. We all have had loved ones that have had it and passed away. Let's go check it out, guys. And next up, Sonic Mania Adventures. Now, Sonic Mania is a Sonic game, of course. I don't have to tell you that much about it. But Sonic Mania Adventures is when Sega's doing a mini web series using the world of Sonic Mania and the characters of Sonic Mania. And, well, it's a pretty cool, cute little web series without words, like without actual spoken dialogue. Well, me and my daughter loved episode 1. She's a big Sonic fan. I got her into it when she was about 1 year old. I know. I'm influencing my kids to be the geeks of the future. But I am anyways, so it doesn't matter to me. They love it, and they're having fun. But Sonic Mania Adventures, the episode 1 already came out like, a week ago or something? We loved it. Episode 2 just came out. Haven't gotten to watch it yet with my daughter, but I'm going to show it to her tonight. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we don't do TV because our family just does like family game night, and we'll go on a jog, we'll go to the park, things like that. So last night it ended up just being homework all night. Yes, my daughter has homework, and I'm like, no. Okay, but yeah, we're going to watch that later, and that's really cool. We're excited about that. We want to see what the story is, because each one, it looks like it's going to have its own little condensed story. So we're excited about that. We're enjoying that. It's worth checking out. Go check it out on YouTube also. Moving on, guys. Anime recommendation of the week. This one's a wild, crazy, fun one. I think you're going to like it. Full Metal Panic Famufu. It's wonderful. It's just wonderful in every way. It's like they took the characters from Full Metal Panic, took out the story, and just made it silly. You have the giant Famufu costume, and it's just... Oh, I want to go watch it again. It's so good. I love that show. But yeah, if you want to see what shows I have seen, go to myanimelist.net/profile/Evilzombie123. But yeah, that's my list. And moving on, guys, tech news. So the Oculus Go came out. Now, is it good? Is it bad? It's pretty good, but the downside is it hasn't really changed anything or improved on any issues in VR. So it's exactly what you would expect it to be based on current technology. It's a portable VR headset without wires that has the one controller in the hand, much like you would see in the Samsung Gear, but you don't have a phone in it. So it probably won't overheat as much. And let's see, while it is pretty clear and all that, it has the same resolution screen, but I hear it has motion tracking issues, so like when you're turning your head, it turns about as well as a phone would, not as well as the real Oculus would. So it's a step down, but it's only $200. So it's kind of a compromise. But still, it might be a turn off for some people because it might feel like turning your head lag, you know? So that's a bit of a downside. And I also hear that the app market in it is really lacking right now. But it's fresh. It's new. That's going to build up in time. I know it is. If they let the community have control of it, that is going to take off like nothing else. But they won't, because it's owned by Facebook, and they like to run things like a corporation. So that's probably going to die. Just calling it now. When the next one comes out from a different company, it's going to surpass it in every way, and you're going to be able to customize things. That's what I'm just calling out now. This one is going to fail. It's a cool gimmick. It's going to fail. They didn't set up the app market well enough. They focused on hardware. They need to have supporting software and games to show on it that everyone wants. A good variety, you know? Okay, I'm just calling that right now, though. Okay, guys, moving on. That's the tech news. Moving on to the main topic, consoles versus PCs. Hey, let's start this off controversial. Now, of course, you know that I am a PC gamer, and the only consoles I have are Nintendo. Because my kids love the games on it. I love the games on Nintendo systems. I grew up owning them. I have Sega systems also, because Sonic. But anything that would be on a PS4 or the Xbox One X, whatever, the Xbox One, I can get on PC. Anything that's on those that I would play personally, I can get on PC. So my personal preference is computer. I'm just telling you, my personal preference is gaming on a computer because I do recording, I do all the video editing and everything right from recording. I don't like to have to transfer videos between devices. I like everything to be in one area because I do recording for it all the time. And I can just do it as a complete multimedia center for my room, for this whole home office. So it's great. I can do all my work from it, and it's all one device, and that's what I love. But without getting too much into that at the moment, are gaming consoles really relevant anymore? Yes and no. It's a both kind of question. It's subjective. It really is subjective. You can't just go somewhere and say, are they worth it anymore? No. Are they worth it anymore? Yes. It's not going to be like that. No. Basically, with gaming consoles, they exist for people who already have a home computer. They don't want to upgrade. They're happy with what they have. And you don't want to spend a bunch of money upgrading to a very killer system when you can still get a pretty good system. Unless you're obsessed with keyboard mouse controls, you can still get a pretty good system for like $300-$400, something like that. And then but I think, let's see, I'm not going to talk about the downsides yet. But is that for people who don't want to spend a bunch of money trying to upgrade their gaming system, their gaming computer? It's just one device that does games. It's available, ready to go. You just plug it in and you play it. So it's a multimedia device because it can do YouTube and all that, Netflix, all that too. But it's basically built as an all-in-one device at a reasonable cost. So you don't have to go buy a big rig. But if you're someone like me that is, I'm an IT guy, a programmer, I do a lot of stuff, a lot of different kind of tech stuff. So I need a good system, a computer system. This is my preference. I just like to have the control. So gaming computers for people like me. It's just how it is. We're not saying, oh, this is better. I'm saying it works better for me. That's what it comes down to. Does it work good for you or does it not work good for you? But that's what consoles are there for. Basically, people who don't want to have to upgrade that. It works for them because they want to have a separate gaming system than computer system. The family uses the computer. That could be it. They want to play games in their room. That's one more thing. But are gaming PCs still the ultimate buy? In my personal preference, if you're going to spend over $1,000, yes. Yes, gaming PCs are the ultimate buy because you get a lot more than a gaming system. You get an all-around, you can do everything system. I mean, you control the world. But no, there's a lot of stuff you can do with the gaming PC. That's why I went with that. To me, it's the ultimate buy. I mean, if you'll spend, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I spent $3,000 on it. And it's still kicking, still running everything on pretty much max. So it's a kind of thing where consoles, you'll need to buy them over and over again. You'll need to buy new ones to get the new games. With a PC, you spend a lot more money at once, but you'll save money overall. Or it'll even out. Might just even out. But most Steam sales or Humble Bundle or Fanatical, those kind of websites will have sales that go on during summer and all holidays. Like I got all the Batman Arkham games for like $5 total. The Fear games, about $5. Sales happen, and it's wonderful on gaming PCs. That's one of my big reasons for loving gaming on a PC. All the big sales that happen. I mean, I save so much freaking money from it. Instead of getting a new, like Doom when it was new, instead of paying $60, you can go, I think it was like cdkey.com or something I did, but on that site, I managed to pay $30 for the game when it was pretty much new because they had a sale. So if you look, there are cheap prices for it. That's my big reason. I'm not advertising. I'm just saying that's a good reason for gaming on a PC. Games are cheaper. Components are cheaper because you can get third-party stuff. It's nice. And you can customize microphones like this. If I want to talk to someone, I don't have to get the headset made for the console or even a headset at all. I can put on my nice headphones. I can just use my nice audio interface hooked up microphone, and then I'm good to go. I don't know. I like the quality I can get from things, even though you do pay a premium for it first. So, you can see, So you can see I am biased I'm not the best source to go to if you're trying to win the argument for gaming consoles. But at least I'm giving you my opinion on why they both exist and my understanding of it. Don't start a rage war in the comments, please. I mean, you can comment, but don't do a rage war. And no bad language. I actually have that automatically filtered out. Okay, guys, but there are reasons for both. Last part of this is there are reasons to own both, like I told you about. To summarize the reasons for both, for the PC, if you want an all-in-one machine that's a basic powerhouse that can do a little bit of everything, get a computer. If you want, and that's simple as that. If you want to do more than just games and video, get a computer. Get a gaming computer. Spend a little more money on it. Spend $1,500. Go sell a kidney. No, I'm just joking. Don't do that. Don't sell your kidneys. Go mow some lawns or something. Go make some cement. That's how I bought my stuff, you know? Okay, but for consoles, there's also a good reason to buy them. If you want to play, if you're someone that is not old enough to have like a good job yet, or things like that, and then you can get a TV in your room or your office or wherever you're going to be, and then you can get a console to go in there. I mean, it's a nice small form factor. It's easy to set down somewhere by the TV. Just plug it in. You have wireless controllers now. It's convenient. It really is more convenient. There's a lot more work that goes into a computer. I'm sure it's fun to build them, but there's a lot more work that goes into it. It's a nice, easy plug-and-play setup with the consoles, and that's one of the big what's the word I'm looking for? That's the big draw for it. Draw is the word I'm looking for. So anyways, guys, that's my thoughts on the subject. What do you think? Tell me in the comments below. Tell me in a nice way. Don't do a whole rage war in the comments. I've seen that happen on so many places whenever they talk about consoles. I don't know why it's such a heated issue. I mean, it really isn't. It comes down to, does it work for you? It's not like, oh, this is better. No, this is better. Sure, if you have a $5,000 gaming rig, it's going to look better. I mean, it's just a fact. You can't get a console to look. A console's a mid-range computer. It's a low to mid-range computer made for a set resolution TV. You're not going to get 400 frames a second on a 4K screen on a console. But you spend a lot more on a computer to get that. So it's the premium price thing. Anyways, guys, I'm going to stop here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button down below. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff. Press that bell icon if you want to see more. Check out some of the other videos on the channel. If you're listening, press that rating thing for the stars. Tell me how you think I did. I'm curious to know. I like to improve myself. And thank you guys so much. Make sure you visit the channel at youtube.com/Evilzombie. See you guys later. Have a good one. Keep being amazing.